My name is Stephanie Lacy-Conerly. I work as an administrative officer in the Space Launch Systems program at Marshall Space Flight Center. What I remember most about growing up in rural Madison County in Huntsville, Alabama, is having a large family, living on our grandparents' farm. I'm number 8 of 10 kids. My parents also owned a dry cleaners, and I remember going to the dry cleaners, spending time with them as they served the community. As a little girl, I really wanted to be a teacher, and then I changed that to be an accountant, and then I changed that to be just a worker or a mom. My interest working for NASA came, I remember being in high school, and our class was watching the launch, and there was a tragedy. And it wasn't until later, after I left the workforce, went to school at Drake State Technical College in Huntsville, Alabama, and at that time I made an affirmation that I would work for the government. I didn't know if it was going to be state, I didn't know if it was going to be local or federal, and so I sought out opportunities to look for jobs in those areas. But what really changed my life was my daughter. She inspired me. I am most proud of the fact that I get the opportunity to work here at NASA. I'm also grateful that my daughter is also a graduate of college, as well as the fact that she works for the federal government also. The biggest influence on my life was my mother. She just taught me how to be determined. And with owning a business, I remember she would wake us up for school, or she would leave home in dark early and go start the boilers at the dry cleaners. And then she would come back home, wake us up, fix us breakfast, and get us off to school, go back to the dry cleaners and work, come home during lunch, and she would fix our dinner, which would be my father's lunch, but our dinner. And then once we got home, our dinner was there for us. And then she would also cook something special for my dad so he wouldn't have the same thing for lunch and dinner. And she did this until she got sick. And even through her sickness, she died of colon cancer. It was difficult to watch her to do that because she loved so many people. If I had the opportunity to pass on advice to young women and young girls today, I would like to tell them that your dreams are not too big. Your abilities are there, that you just need to tap into your dreams, tap into those abilities, educate yourself about the things around you, study hard, because that foundation, once you get it, no one can ever take that away from you.